Welcome back, ESGN Nation, and we're back here for another episode of the Buffalo Bills franchise as we're home this week here in week 6, and we're going to be hosting the Miami Dolphins here this week, and this will be the final time we'll see the Dolphins here early on in the season. If you remember, we played them back in week 3 and had a nice victory over them, 35-11 in that ball game. As you see here, beautiful day here in the Buffalo metropolitan area, and of course the Bills coming out here to try to see if they can get another victory here against a divisional rival, as Josh Allen and company coming out here for this nice week 6 matchup, as we're currently right now 5-0 and have a nice lead over everybody in our division right now. And we're going to try to see if we can keep it going strong here, as the Dolphins right now 3-2, and they're looking to try to see if they can get a little notch on our record, as trying to put a crooked letter there in the L column and try to give us our first loss. As we'll see Toa, of course, in action there. You see the last matchup that they had. Allen, of course, was 21 of 32 in that game, had over 300 yards, 4 touchdowns, interception, and sacked 4 times in that game. As for Tua, Dolphins QB, 266 yards, no touchdowns, but it got intercepted 4 times in that game. Along with that, it got sacked 4 times. And our defense was on cue in that game, especially from Dre Greenlaw, who had 8 tackles and a tackle for loss and 3 interceptions in that game. And of course, a forced fumble as well. And Greenlaw pretty much was the catalyst in our victory there over the Dolphins in week 3, and that of course propelled us to go on and win 2 more games, as we're sitting at 5-0. And yeah, pretty much I will say he was definitely the MVP for that game this week. Now, or from that week, but now this week we have another mission here, as we're looking at possibly need to shut down Chase Edmonds. We did back in week 3, and he was not even a problem really. He was not really seen too much in that game, but they're telling us, our scouts are telling us that that's something that we need to watch out for this week, I guess, as he has been, I guess, playing pretty well since last time we've seen him. As you see there's his numbers from that previous outing that we had against him: 12 carries, 57 yards, and 1 rushing touchdown. So we kept him under 60 yards in the game. Didn't really let him have too much fun in that backfield. So that's what we're going to try to do here. We're going to try to stop the inside run. Offensively, well, we need to just run the ball inside. I really, again, try to get this running game going there. That's our bread and butter, as I always say. And, we just want to get some rushing yards there for our guys, both Moss and Cook, and get them, no pun intended, but get them cooking there in the backfield and let them run wild. So that's going to be the game plan here this week. Of course, obviously, we're going to try to get some midfield throws as well. And, of course, if you remember the previous game with the Cowboys, we did a good job of stopping them, getting monster runs, but the Cowboys, they ran it pretty good with us, and I kind of want to get back to make sure that, that's our thing for the Buffalo Bills. We want to be a good run stop team, and I want to go back to that this week, especially if we're playing against the Dolphins, who probably watched that game against Cowboys and figured, hey, I think we can do the same thing. So we'll see some upgrades here, as you guys always like to see, and got a couple upgrades here for a few players here. Benford as well, one of our corners there getting some help here, one of our backup corners, as we're trying to get him on the field as well. Of course, I've been trying to rotate guys in the corner position, because we got so many of them right now, and they're all really good. They all got great speed. That's why I definitely can say that. But there's just some small areas in their game that they need to work on, especially when it comes to defending man-to-man, zone, mainly man-to-man. And just overall, just trying to make them better corners. And if we don't necessarily need them here, they could be a good bargaining chip for a potential team that needs a corner out there that really don't have any corners for their team. And so obviously, just trying to get them better. And then of course, if we don't need them, we'll trade them off. We're a couple weeks away, actually. We're just 2 weeks away from actually trade deadline, because next week is our bye week, and so we won't have a game, but we will of course have a video talking about these first 6 weeks of the season. But take a look here, looking at Von Miller, and of course he is coming back from injury. We've seen him back in weeks 1 and 2. Remember, he got hurt in that Patriots game. We went on to win that one 52-17, but there you see his numbers. So I think he's ready to go here after missing out a couple of weeks. And so we, of course, having him on that defensive line is going to be very important for us, as of course Oliver and of course rookie Robinson has been doing great there. But yeah, it's always nice to have a veteran on that line, especially like Von Miller, who is just electric when it get motivating the team there on the defensive side of the ball. So a lot of things going on here today. Of course, we're trying to go extend our lead, our lead in the division, 6-0, and to do that, we have to beat these Dolphins here once again. This time at home, as we have kickoff, and this one's going to sail all the way to the back of the end zone, and that is going to be a touchback there. So here we go. They're going to get the ball there, I believe, on the 25-yard line. It's Toa coming out here, and there you see his numbers so far this season: 1,235 yards, 8 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. So let's see what he can do here. 1st and 10 coming up here for the Dolphins, as they'll hand this one off there, and that's a big run there for Edmonds. This is what I'm talking about. They were not kidding, as he explodes out of that backfield, and oh, Dre Greenlaw is hurt. Oh, we need him on defense here, as he looked like he is grabbing his shoulder. Hopefully it's nothing serious. Hey, we just got a guy back from the defensive side of the ball. We still got 2 other guys on the injury list. Now we got a 3rd one back on there. So we'll hopefully get some good news from Greenlaw coming up here soon. As see Edmonds here gets the ball back to him, and he'll get to make a nice run there for a couple of yards. Now around 46 yards now here already in 2 plays. 2nd and 6 now here for the Dolphins, as they're in Bills territory quickly. And Tua here throwing that one there. Fleming, the rookie middle linebacker, gets in there and makes a nice tackle there and stops Edmonds in the backfield there, as that's a loss of a couple. 3rd and 9. Tua here drops back in the pocket, scrambling around, gets hit as he throws that football there. That's going to be tipped away, and a nice play there from our defensive players. As we'll see now 4th and 9 coming up here for the Dolphins, and Dolphins will miss this kick, and so they will botch that. That's about a 57-yarder there, and they will miss it, and that will be a first. That will be a first down here, 1st and 10 here coming up here for the Bills. As the Bills will take the ball here on their own 40-yard line, 1st and 10. As we'll see a handoff there to Cook, and Cook will, of course, get a nice carry there. That'll be, or just short of, actually just no yardage there. It'll be actually a 2nd and 10. So we'll see what we can do now on 2nd and 10. Handoff Cook again. This time Cook's getting out of the backfield, as he'll get a nice 11-yard carry. And that'll, of course, move into a 1st and 10 as he's able to move the chains. Tackle there by Burris, as we'll have the ball there on the 48-yard line in Dolphins territory. Dolphins trying to come back and bounce back after, of course, that loss from us from week 3, and they're trying to at least trying to get motivated here. They had a nice start there in that first drive on that run, but then try to kick a field goal there, about a 57-yarder, and could not complete that. Now 2nd and 10 coming up here for the Bills. As Allen here been really patient in the pocket, and just patient going down the field as he gets that one to Allen for a big catch, and that'll be, from Allen to Davis there. That's a nice catch there at the 27-yard line of the Dolphins. Again, another first down here for for Buffalo. Jeez, getting confused. 1st and 10. Allen here looks up the middle there, finds Davis again. Davis going to get this one inside the 20, and he's going to be marked down somewhere around the 16 for the first down. 1st and 10 after the big catch. And Allen here again drops back in the pocket, throws up the middle there again to Davis. Davis able to hold on to it, being tackled there pretty well by a group of Dolphins. And that'll be a 6-yard reception. 2nd and 4 coming up About 6 minutes left here in the first quarter. A handoff to Moss. Moss going to run this up the middle there. And Moss just getting short into the end zone there. He's going to be denied access to the end zone, and he'll be stopped at the 1 yard line. So now 1st and goal coming up here. Ball plays at the 1 yard line. Let's see if we can try to punch this one in here as we'll hand this one off to Moss. Moss tries to get in there. He does, and that's going to be a touchdown. Touchdown Bills as they're on the board here to start off this game, as that's going to be Moss's 5th rushing touchdown of the season. Nice run there from him as he's able to get in the end zone. And of course today we're trying to get, him 100 yards. And, it'd be nice to get both guys 100 yards in the game here today, but of course it's always tough because, eventually one of the two is going to be running a lot more better than the other one. So we'll try to see who we can try to get those 100 yards here today if we can. As we'll see the Dolphins now have the ball there on the 25. Quick pass, that's going to be caught, and that's going to be a 1st down there to Waddle. 8-yard reception for him is 2nd and 2. Again, nice stop there as we stop Edmonds with the run. He gets pushed back. It's going to make it now 3rd and 8. And of course, Dolphins now will be in a passing situation here from Tua. Dolphins on the 27. Tua's going to drop back in the pocket, looking down the field here. Has plenty of time. Looks, fires, and no, he throws out off balance as the pocket around him was starting to collapse. He had good time there, but just could not finish finding the right person. And of course, lost his footing as he threw that one a little erratically on that play. We'll see now a 3rd and 8 coming up here as the Bills now having the football. Bills doing a great job moving the ball that first drive. Let's see if they continue here and try to get a 1st down in this situation. As ball's on their own 33. Allen here drops back here, hit as he throws that football, and that's going to be an incomplete pass, and they're going to be, of course, forced to punt here. Nice job there from the linebacker, or the lineman there coming in there pretty good on the blowing through the line and getting himself getting the Bills to go ahead and punt. So 1st and 10 here on their own 28. Dolphins have the football. And Tua here gets hit as he threw that football there. Nice job there of getting in front of the quarterback and hitting him as he threw that football. But a handoff there to Edmonds. Edmonds here running this one. He is just going to be a yard short of the 1st down. And Tom O'Neill, our rookie, looks like he is hurting now, and he's going to have to go to the medical room there in the stadium and get his self looked at there. It looks like he's very frustrated there. Hopefully it's not serious, as we haven't heard nothing from Greenlaw yet, and we haven't seen him yet on the field. As we'll see a handoff there to their fullback, and he cannot make a run. Or actually, no, he comes up short there. And they'll, of course, to be 4th and inches, they'll be forced to punt. So now we go to a 1st and 10 coming up here. The ball's on the 21-yard line. Allen for the Bills looking down the field here, throws this one up there. There's Stephon Diggs. Diggs going to get this catch, and he's going to get pushed out near the 40 there, still in the Buffalo territory. 1st and 10. Nice catch there from Diggs, as he is doing very well this season. Of course, we like to see him get a little more catches going his way, and I'm sure that's going to be the case here at some point. But we'll see 2nd and 11 coming up. Ball there on 39-yard line. Handoff there to Cook. Cook, of course, trying to get out of the backfield there, but just able to barely scrape up 2. 3rd down. Ball's on their own 40. Bills trying to see if they can convert here on this 1st down. Allen's making some adjustments on the line. Some of his receivers as he drops back in the pocket. Got a good solid pocket there, and that ball almost got tipped, almost got taken away there, but it gets tipped out. And we'll see a kick here, and this is a great punt now from our punter as he gets him inside the 10. And I believe they'll mark this one somewhere around the 8 or 9 yard line. Great job there from our punter. And now we're going to try to pin our ears back here and try to put some more pressure on the Dolphins QB, the 2nd-year guy coming out here on this next drive for the Dolphins. Ball on the 9-yard line here. Tua has a man in motion. A handoff there to Edmonds. Edmonds gets right through the line here, and he's off to the races here. Now it's just him and a couple defenders. Can he get to the end zone here? As you see, Elman just tried to dive there, but Chase Edmonds gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Dolphins. And the Dolphins get their first 6 points on the board here. Their first touchdown of the day. As Edmonds just, he's pretty much gone as soon as he gets past that secondary. It was just pretty much, he is just blazing by here. 80-yard rush there. And that's a big carry there for him. He is now well over 100 yards now for the day on a couple of carries now for him. So again, gotta try to stop him and not let him get too wild coming out of the backfield. 1st and 10 after that big run from the Dolphins. We'll get the ball back here on 23. Allen calling some adjustments on the line here. He's not looking look like he's not comfortable with what he's seeing for the defense, but he'll throw a pass up there to Hunter Cannon, and Cannon will get a great catch. That's going to be enough for the first down. He's able to move the chains. 1st and 10 again here for the Bills. Allen here, hands off to Cook. Cook's going to run on the outside there, right down the sideline here, and gets pushed out at the 45 in Dolphins territory. That's a big run there from him. As we like, that's exactly what I like to see from our halfbacks here, especially him. As we'll see this one, this is going to be in the first quarter, and it ties it up now 7 apiece. As you see, 140 yards rushing for the Dolphins. Hopefully that is not a precursor of them taking over in this ball game. As Moss now trying to get out of this backfield there, and he cannot do anything on that one. As he gets a couple yards on the play, actually loses a couple yards on the play. 2nd and 14 coming up here for the Bills. Ball near midfield. And we'll see another handoff this time to Moss again. Moss tries to stiff arm and does, but then gets taken down as he gets a short carry there, getting back those 4 yards he lost. 3rd and 10 coming up here for the Bills. As Allen here will drop back in the pocket, looking down the field. Gets hit as he throws that football there. And Raquan Davis will be injured now, and they'll have to come off the field. So now 1st and 10 for the Dolphins, as they did a great job there, getting a quick 3 and out. There you see Edmonds here will lose the football. It's a fumble, and it's recovered. Looks like it's going to be recovered by the Bills. As looks like this was it was Waddle actually. He drops it, and the Bills will recover as they made a nice play there. They scooped that ball right there. I think he got stripped from it, and the Bills will get the possession here. So nice job, but their booth review is going to be called here. I was a little afraid of this, as they're going to go ahead and review that previous play here. And of course, they got to have proof of him having his knee down first before that ball popped out. And I don't see, he might have been down, and then that ball popped out. So I think it's coming back to the Dolphins, and the Dolphins will have possession if I'm not mistaken here. And that's what it's going to be. So the Dolphins have possession here. Is now a 2nd and 9. Bills would love to try to get that ball back here. It's Tua now drops back in the pocket, throws that one up there. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And that's going to be a first down for the Dolphins, as they're now on their own 39. Tua trying to keep hold of the football here, of course. Trying to make sure you get down the field. And they're going the passing route this time around. And again, another throw as they get another just short of the first down. 3rd and 4. Tua again drops back here, throws that one up to his tight end. I believe that's Gesicki. And that is going to be a catch there. No, excuse me, Lowell. He'll get the catch. That'll be a first down. 1st and 10. Tua throws this one up there. That's going to be broken up there. Nice job there from the defense. Nice job there defending that one and batting that ball away. Seeing what they can do here on 2nd and 10. A quick pass up the middle there to Waddle. Waddle just short of the first, as he'll get 9 on the catch, as Gesicki is saying that he needs to come off the field. And you see, he'll have to, I believe, come off the field now. So Gesicki will get hit. He was not the one that was I don't think he was the one that caught the ball. I think it was Waddle, but I think he got hit while Waddle was getting taken down. So now 3rd and 1. We'll see a fullback now come in here. He will run this one, as he'll get the ball, and he will run that back there. Actually, no, excuse me, that's the backup there, as he will come in there and take care of the run. As now Edmonds here runs this one there, and he's going to be stopped again. As he looked like he was a little hesitant to go into that particular hole. As now 3rd and 10, and Oliver's going to come in for the sack. Nice job there from Ed Oliver as he gets his first sack of the day. And Oliver, that's his 4.5 sack of the season, as he is able to come in there and make a great defensive play there on the QB. And I'm sure Tua is probably asking, why was he not covered there, as he's able to rip through that line. So they're going to go for another field goal here. And we'll see if they can get this one here. This field goal's up, and it's going to be short, as that one is not going to be able to connect. And that's a 58-yarder this time around, and they could not get anything. So 1st and 10 after the attempted, or no, they say they got it. Wow, I didn't think they got it, but apparently they did. As now Mott's going to run this one here for the Bills, and this is going to get a nice first down. There's about 5 minutes left here in the first half, as the Dolphins take a nice lead here of 10-7. It didn't look like it went in, but my correction there, it did go in. Dolphins lead by 3. Allen here, of course, taking his time here, not getting too nervous, as they hand this one off to Cook, and Cook is going to get a gain of 3, putting him at 2nd down. So 2nd and 7. Allen here calling an audible now, getting his guys to listen to what changes they're making, because apparently he doesn't like what he is reading from this defense right now. Allen again drops back in the pocket, looks, fires over to the left-hand side, finds Gilbert Davis, and Davis will get a great catch, and that'll be another first down. Let's see here, ball the 42, 1st and 10. Again, being cold and calculated here from Allen. Not rushing to the line here, just taking his time. Play clock down to 7. Allen here again, drops back here. That's going to be thrown up there, and that looked like it was intended for Davis, but no, it misses. That's going to be interception, and then you see here he's going to get dive out of bounds. Xavier Howard, nice interception there from him, as he reads the QB's eyes very well. I don't know, Allen, he must have missed through that, or put a little too much or short of air underneath that ball or something, but it looked like it was attempted there for Gilbert Davis, but Davis ends up veering away. And Allen thought he was supposed to come inside instead of going outside. So the Dolphins will get the ball back here, and they can pretty much stack on some more points here the next 3 minutes. As we'll see handoff there to Edmonds. And Edmonds trying to get out of the backfield. We'll go now to a 3rd and 4. Tua dropping back here, back foot there, makes a nice pass to Edmonds on that screen pass, and they get enough for the first down. So they're getting Edmonds involved in all aspects of the offensive game here. Running, passing. Let's see here or I should say running and receiving. So far he has not passed yet. And I'm really, hopefully does not happen in that sort of way. But there you see, Hill gets hit, gets a nice catch there from him. We haven't seen too much of him in this game. Of course, that's always on my mind there, trying to make sure we stop him. As Edmonds now comes out of the backfield, and he will get taken down there inside the 20, mark him at somewhere around the 10. Tua now makes some changes on the line on the 2nd and 1. Tua throws this one up there. That's going to be caught. That's going to be in the end zone, and too late. I just spoke about the devil there. Tyreek Hill makes a catch there. Touchdown for him. Nice job, and the Dolphins now have a nice lead here, as they're going to lead by 2 possessions now. It's going to be 17-7. They're going to lead by 10. You see 6 plays, 48 yards. Tua made a nice drive there. We'll see if they can hold on to that lead. About a minute and a half left here in the first half. Bills now trying to make a run here. As we'll see a pass. This one's going up there to Davis. And this time Davis able to get there. And they call a quick timeout with now two timeouts remaining now for the Bills. Minute 21 now coming up here for Buffalo. As we'll see, Allen here drops back in the pocket here, looking for a deep pass. Throws that one, but he's going to get hit as he threw that one. Looked like it was intended there for a Diggs. As we go now to a 2nd and 10 coming up. Still on the 41-yard line. Allen here goes up here, launches this one up here for a 50-50 ball. This one is going to go in there, and that's a nice catch. As no incomplete pass. Oh, I thought that was going to be a catch. Dang it. So now 3rd and 10. Looked like it was going to be, he had a solid catch there, but could not hold on to it. I see another deep pass this time. This catch is good, and that's going to go to Diggs for the first down. Mark him at the 26. That's a huge first down for the Buffalo Bills. And they're trying to get back in this game here on this drive. As Diggs goes in there, gets a nice catch, curls up, and comes down with it. Nice play. 1st and 10 after the big play. 30 seconds left here before we get to halftime. Allen here activated. His X Factor's activated. We'll see a pass there to Davis, and Davis gets in there. Tiptoes right into the end zone there. Touchdown, Buffalo. And the Buffalo Bills get on the board here, and they're back in this one here as we have now a 3-point game. It is going to be 17-14. Nice job there from Buffalo. As we see that great catch there from Davis as he gets himself in the end zone. That is going to be Davis's 5th receiving touchdown this season, as he helps his team try to get back in this one. Down by 3, Dolphins have this last possession of the first half as Tua throws this one off to the side there. And he's going to get the halfback's going to come out of the backfield there. And Doggo, he's going to get hit there pretty good. And now we'll see here. This will be it for the half. As we go into halftime, we're down by 3. Dolphins really got something going here in the first half. Question is now, they've been doing great on the run. Can they keep it up? Can they use that running game against us here? As they have 161 yards. And running the ball, excellent. I mean, our scouts were not lying this week. That we need to focus on Edmonds. Of course, Edmonds doing great both in the running game and, of course, the receiving game. And he's making pretty much the truth of what he has been doing here. So Dolphins really need to step it up here, make some subtle changes there. Maybe I would say air it out a little bit more deep against us, because that's kind of our Achilles heel this season. We don't have a really great secondary there, so I would imagine they would try to go after that and try to expose that here in the second half. But I think the running game for the most part has been really good for them, and I think they need to keep it up. Now for us, obviously we need to get things going here. We got to get a better passing game. We got to be able to read a hell of a lot more better than we did in there. And of course, I think we need to get the rookies involved as well. We need to get Hunter Cannon. He's got a couple of catches, I think, here so far in this game, as well as Parker. We haven't seen too much of him. I know he's got at least a couple of catches here, but he hasn't made anything spectacular. But we got to get more involved there, especially in the red zone. We can get these tight ends, these 2 rookie tight ends that we have, get them involved and get them ready to go as we go into the red zone there. Not really too much worry about the running game when it comes to red zone, because running game and the rushing defense is pretty stingy with rushing touchdowns. So Zach Moss, there you see his numbers so far this season. We'll see a 1st and 10 coming up here. The ball placed at the 20-yard line. Hand off to Moss. Moss trying to get out of the backfield there, fighting for that extra yardage, and he does. Go down to a 3rd and 4. Ball's placed on the 26-yard line. Allen's X Factor still lit up here, so he is still fired up and ready to go. We'll see if he can finish this drive off with a big play, as we'll see Moss now. He gets the ball hand off to him. And that'll be a 4th and 1, as he's going to be short of the first down. And he'll be placed at the 28-yard line as Wilkins makes a nice play. But the Bills say, no, we're going to go for it here. So they're going to go for it on 4th and 1. They're going to take a chance here to risk it for the biscuit. And do they get it? Yes, they do. Miraculously, they get the first down, as that's a nice run from them. So we'll keep possession of the football here, converting that 4th down. And I told you, we're going to be kind of doing that more often here as Allen gets hit hard. The ball is going to be picked up by the rookie Denmark, and he's going to be brought down all the way back to the 13. Oh my goodness, that's a loss of 17 yards on that play. So now we got to find a way to try to get it back here. Allen. Open backfield there for him. As he is trying to get something going here, and maybe trying to find Stephon, as we'll see. No, he's going to throw that one to rookie Parker, like I mentioned earlier. And a great catch there from the tight end, as he's going to get the huge first down. Ball placed at the 44. Nice job there from the rookie, as he's dancing right there amongst his teammates. So let's see if we can get back on track here. We were going very well on that drive into that fumble. And great job there from Denmark, realizing that the ball needs to be covered there by the Bills player. As Allen here looking there deep, he's going to throw that one up there to Davis, and Davis gets another great catch there running on the sidelines there to the far right, as he's going to be placed at the 40. 1st and 10 after the big play. We'll see what we can do here. Just about 6 minutes left here in this third quarter. Allen here again drops back in the pocket, throws that one up to Davis again. Davis, nice catch from behind, and he will get the first down, as he's going to be taken down there inside the 20 for another first down. As now it's going to be a first down here as they're in the red zone. And of course, here I believe we'll probably just keep going with the pass. We're doing very well. Oh, great pass there from Allen. He gets that one to Diggs, as Diggs gets his 5th touchdown of the season. Touchdown, Buffalo. Wow, what a throw there from Allen. Look at this. He just zips it right there, almost effortlessly, and finds there Diggs right there, and Diggs gets shoved right into the end zone as he gets the touchdown now, as they are now up 21-17. We'll see here what the Dolphins will do, as they'll hand this one off to Edmonds again, and Edmonds trying to get a big run there, but he is not it's not lucky there that time around, as he gets stopped there pretty quickly. 2nd and 10. And Tua here throwing this one up there. That's going to be, batted away. Nice play. So now they'll go for here on 3rd down, placed on their own 25. Tua now running for his life, as he has to throw that one there to Hill. And Hill is going to get gathered up by a bunch of Buffaloes, as he is taken down there and stopped short of the first. It'll be a 4th and 4 coming up here for the Dolphins. And Dolphins are going to have to make some decisions here. They're going to make the right decision, as they're going to punt it. So now 1st and 10. And Moss here, gets the catch, or gets the handoff there, and he will barely get anything on that one. And now we'll see Cook now here run this one out of the backfield there. He's going to run that one, and that's going to be a great run there from him, as he's going to be just short of the first down marker. We'll see a 3rd and 1 coming up, as Howard and a teammate of his gets the stop there. 3rd and 1 here. Well, Moss, no, he cannot get. Oh no, he does get out of the backfield there. He does convert for the first down. So it's a 1st and 10, as Wilkins makes the tackle, but he is just short of stopping him from getting the first. Ball on the 40-yard line. 3 minutes left here in the third quarter. Moss going to run this one there, and that's a great run there. Nice play, as he's able to get some positive yardage there on that one. 21-17. Crowd's very nice. They're very quiet here, as the offense is doing some great work. Hand off to Cook again up the middle. Cook looking for the first down marker, and they're going to say he's just shy, and they're going to say inches there on that play. 3rd and inches coming up here. I'm sure Dolphins know this run's going to come up the middle here, but the question is, can they make a stop? And no, Cook blazes right by there, and he gets across the 50 and inside the Dolphins territory, and put him in for another first down on that run, place him at the 41. So ball at the 42-yard line here, 1st and 10. And hand off there to Moss this time around. He's going to take the reins here on the running game, and he'll get 7 yards on that play. And we'll see another 2nd and 3 this time. Less than 2 minutes now here in this ball game, as Bill's doing a great job here with time possession. Like I said, just taking their time here, and Xavier Howard's going to be saying look like he's taking a knee there. He's going to be hurt, and look like he's going to be taken in the back, and possibly getting himself looked at there by the medical team of the Dolphins. Looks like he was holding his wrist. Hopefully nothing too serious. But now 1st and 10, as we keep mowing down the field here and taking our time doing so. Allen here has got to get rid of the football here. He's got to try to get this one there, and he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Actually, they're going to say he's back 2 yards as the linebacker there, or let's just say the lineman there, does a nice job there chasing him down. Allen here driving back in the pocket. That one gets thrown up to the rookie Parker, and Parker able to get the catch as he's going to be taken at the 20-yard line. 3rd and 4 coming up. 15 seconds left here in the third quarter. Still 21-17. Doing a great job here with the pacing. Pass up there to Diggs. Diggs going to get the catch. He gets inside the 5, and he's going to be stopped at the 2-yard line. And now that's going to be the last play of the third quarter. As we go now to the fourth quarter here, 21-17. Diggs now 4 catches over 30 yards now for the day. As you see here, rushing yardage there, pretty nice there so far. We got over 100 yards now for here in this game for rushing. We'll see if we can now finish it off here with a touchdown. We'll see Allen here drops back here, throws this one up there to Parker, and Parker gets a touchdown there for him. 4th touchdown of the season for the rookie Parker. Calvin Parker, nice job there as he gets his 4th of the season. Like I said, his 1st of the day. And that's going to be a touchdown for the Bills Net Mafia, as they now take a 2-possession lead here. It is now 28-17. Ball plays to the 25-yard line here for the Dolphins. Dolphins making a nice play. Dolphins throwing this one up there, and Tua cannot get that one connected there to his receiver, and that's going to be now a 2nd and 10 coming up. Tua, of course, has some good pocket presence early on, but now he's starting to get some pressure put upon him. Now we'll see a 3rd and 3 coming up now for the Dolphins. Dolphins here trying to convert on the 1st down. We'll see a quick pass there. That's going to go to Waddle, and Waddle will convert for the 1st down, putting him at the own 39-yard line. So now a new set of downs here, 1st and 10. Tua drops back in the pocket. He's scrambling out of the pocket there. He realizes he's going to be in serious trouble, and he slides. Smart man to do so as he gets 2. 2nd and 8 coming up. Of course, now we got to start watching out for Tua from running outside that pocket there too much. We got to kind of contain him. As you see, a nice stop there. That's going to be a loss of 3. Nice play there from the defense. 3rd and 13 coming up. Ball still on their own 37-yard line. Dolphins QB Tua looking down the field. Tua get hit there, and he's going to get, that one's going to be jumbled. As Johnson now going to try to take this one back for a pick 6. And he's going to get pushed out the 25. Bring that back into Buffalo territory. Or I should say bring that back in Dolphin territory. What did I say, Buffalo? But Dolphins territory. Nice play as that ball got hit there. Quarterback obviously got hit when he threw that football, so it came out a little weird. Take a look here, and that play was made by no other than yes, that's what I like to see here. Von Miller came in there and got that hit. Oh, nice play. Von Miller putting up, and then of course Johnson took advantage of that one there, as that's gonna be Jalen Johnson's 1st interception here in the game, and try to run this one back for a pick 6, but gets pushed out. So now the Bills have possession here, as we'll see what we can do now here on their 25. As we'll see Cook run this one up there, and he's going to get a nice run of about 4. 2nd and 6 coming up. Ball there on the 21-yard line of the Dolphins. Hand off to Moss this time, and Moss trying to get some help there from the line. He does, and gets enough for the 10 yards. Before they get the 1st down for the 10. And a little bit more. Ball placed at the 13. 7 minutes left here in the 4th quarter. Dolphins still trailing here, and Moss trying to run this one there, and he does. As he is now over 60 yards now here in this game with, of course, a rushing touchdown. 3rd and 3 coming up, and we'll see Moss again runs this one, and he gets hit pretty good there. And they're going to stop him at the 6, and it's going to be a 4th and 3 coming up. We'll see what our Dolphins will try to do, and, they're going to be smart here. They're going to try to just tack on 3 extra points now. And we'll see a 23-yard field goal attempt, and it is good. No problem there on that one. As Bass does a great job there, hitting that one up the uprights. and tacking on 3 more points, making it now 31-17. So now we'll see Tua drops back here in the pocket. Quick pass, and that is going to be caught. And that's going to be 3 yards on that catch. Again, Tua's just getting some pressure on him. I mean, he's been hit a couple times here, but for the most part here, he's just having a tough time just be able to look down the field. And that's what we want to see him put in that situation there so he can throw another interception as Hill gets a great catch. They're enough for the first down. 1st and 10 here for Buffalo, or for the Dolphins. So see Edmonds now. We haven't seen him too much, as he does run that one for a couple. Ball on the 46-yard line. Tua again drops back in the pocket. He just flares this one up there. That one gets tipped around. It's going to be caught, and it's going to be interception. Jalen Johnson, interception for the Bills. That's his 2nd interception in today's game, his 2nd of the season. So in this game alone, he's been doing a great job getting to it and bounce off his own helmet at that. Wow, look at this. Great job here. Playing some man-to-man, trying to stay close, but you see receiver had it, but at last second he just cannot hold on, came out and bring it down. Then it bops around, and then Jalen Johnson able to hold on to it before he goes out of bounds, and he does. Oh yeah, he sticks both feet in bounds, gets it, and now we have possession. Ball on our own 15-yard line here. 1st and 10 here for Buffalo as they'll hand this one off to Moss. And Moss just trying to get this yardage going and trying to get this drive going here. As they won't really necessarily have to score, but they are going to try to do their best to keep possession here and try to wipe out this the rest of this 4 minutes of this game. 1st and 10 after the run. And hand off to Moss once again as Moss breaks this one out. Been looking for that here in today's game as he's now got 96 yards for the day on 20 carries. And, of course, a nice rushing touchdown for him. Again, just trying to pace ourselves here, take our time down the field. We'll see a 1st and 10 coming up after that run. Well, this time it's going to be Cook's turn, and Cook trying to brush off the tackle, but he's going to get wrestled down there for a yard. 2nd and 9. Ball near midfield. Cook's in the background there in the backfield. Gets a nice handoff there to him, and he's going to cross the 50, get into 40 of the Dolphins as he gets another carry there for another first down. Nice job from both halfbacks here in today's game. And Allen now just letting them run this game here and try to let them walk out of here with a nice victory. As that's another handoff there to Moss. Cook's in the backfield there, 2nd and 3. After the 2-minute warning now here, we'll see again, run the clock here, and we'll run this one very well with Cook as he gets this one. And Dolphins will call their first timeout now here in the 2nd half. So 2 timeouts remaining for the Dolphins. Not much for them they can do here unless they get a turnover of some sort. They're going to have to get down the field here pretty quickly, even if we do score. And if we do score, it's pretty much the game over. Dolphins are here. Cook now runs this one here, try to spin there from that tackle. And we'll see another timeout now with 1:50. 1 timeout remaining here for the Dolphins. Minute 50 left. 2nd and 8 coming up here for Allen and the Dolphins. They try to run this one up the middle there. Oh, Cook gets hit pretty good there in the backfield there, but he does get enough, some positive yardage there to help him out. It's going to be a 3rd and 7 now coming up here for Josh Allen. As we'll see 1:45 now left here in the 4th quarter. No timeouts remaining for the Dolphins, so they can't do anything. Can't call time, no timeouts here. As we'll see Cook runs this one here, and Cook here gets a couple of yards there, but will be forced now here on 4th and 3. We'll probably end up kicking this one for a field goal. But they decide no, they're not going to do so. So 4th and 3 coming up here, and they're going to stay on the field. So we'll see what they're going to try to do here. Is this going to be a bluff call of some sort? As Allen here drops back in the pocket, throws that one up there. That's going to go off to Cannon, and Cannon gets a great catch. Stopped at the 1-yard line, the rookie. Short there. He gets 2 catches, about almost 30 yards for the day. As now the Bills here look like they're going to try to strike here and try to maybe just rub some dirt into this. And this victory here, maybe with a touchdown of some sort. Hand off there to Cook. Cook's going to get to the end zone and touchdown. Cook, he gets his first touchdown today. He gets his 6th of the season now. And we'll see, it's now a 38-17 ball game. Taking a nice 21 point lead here. And look at this, nice run there. Able to put his head down and get in the end zone untouched. Nice run for Buffalo. And that pretty much is your ball game as the Dolphins get swept in this series here this season. As we go 2-0 against them, and we will not see them anymore now for the rest of the season. As Josh Allen and company get a nice victory here. Nice job there as our running game really came alive here. And both receivers actually got over 100 yards. Not receivers, excuse me. Both halfbacks got over 100 yards today. So the big day here for the running game for us. That's what I like to see. And Cook and Moss, great duo there for us as they're able to show what they can do on the field. Final score 38-17. Total offense 484. Total offense rushing 205 yards. They had at 165, and that was early on in the first half alone there. So second half, their running game was just gone. Passing game 139 yards for the Dolphins. We had 279 for us. First downs 30-13. Obviously, big game, big deal for there. And of course, the interceptions or turnovers there. We had one turnover. +1, but they had 2 turnovers there, -1 for the Dolphins. Third down conversions, we were pretty much exactly the same at 40%, just could not convert on third down, so that was a tough thing for us. And fourth downs, we converted 2 of those, but they converted 1, which was successful for them. So, both teams going forward there in when they had to. Red zone touchdowns, we had 4. They had 1, and field goal, red zone field goals, we had 1. Penalties, no penalties being called in this game, which I'm so surprised because I've been messing around with the penalty sliders there, trying to get more penalties involved for both the CPU and the computer, and not in this game, so nice. 17 of 23 is your for Josh Allen, 289 yards, 3 touchdowns. He has now 20 touchdowns for the season. But he did throw a pick, and he has his 8th pick of the season. Of course, 2 sacks. Cook on the ground, 20 carries for 104 and a touchdown. Moss, 21 carries for 103 for him for the day. So not a bad day for our running game there. It was really nice. Of course, Josh did have a carry there and lost 2 yards, as well as that fumble, but we recovered it. Gilbert Davis, there you see. Had a nice day as well. Over 100 yards for the day, a touchdown and 8 receptions. Diggs, 4 catches for 87 yards. We got to get him more involved in games. I feel like we're just not throwing to him enough. And Parker had 3 receptions, 41 yards, and a touchdown as well. So those are 3 guys that scored on touchdowns for us. And it was nice. That was nice for those guys stepping up in their game and getting into the end zone. Of course, defensively, Fleming's some just notables there for the defense. 10 tackles and 3 tackles for loss. He has now 5 tackles for loss for the season. Dane Jackson, 5 tackles, a tackle for loss as well. He has his 2nd. Jalen Johnson had 2 interceptions, both in today's game, and that's now 2 interceptions for him for the season. He had 4 tackles as well, and then Oliver, 2 tackles, tackle for loss, and a sack as well. So not a bad day for him defensively there. Of course, take a look at Tua, 18 of 27, 146, and a touchdown and 2 interceptions. He completed only 66% of his passes. I think we did a great job there at defending him, or getting after him for the most part there, and making sure he does not get too, he did scramble a little bit there, but he realized that he had to slide because he had no chance of getting that first down. Chase Edmonds, a great day there for him. He ran all he ran on us pretty good there. 12 carries, 158 yards, and of course a rushing touchdown. Hill came close to 100 yards for the day, 6 catches there. He had a touchdown as well. That was the only touchdown really that the offense there for besides the rushing one they had on us here today. And of course the tackles there, you guys can take a look at those. For the most part, Baker seemed like he had a great day there. 14 tackles, and a couple of Nate Mann, a couple of the rookies there that we know from this draft that we just had did pretty well. Had a pretty good performance there as well. So of course Xavier Howard had the only interception they picked off of us today. Of course, there you see Gilbert Davis talking about the day he had. I think we had to get him over 100 yards for the day, and of course we completed that as well with a touchdown. So I think we might get some added perks here for his accomplishment. There you see, so nice job there. Is in great spirits. That means his motivation is going to go up there, helping us out. And of course, there you see, earned 250, earned 25,000 or 2,500 there in XP. Greenlaw, he's going to be out for a while now. We find out after the game he's going to be out for the torn labrum. He's going to be out for 4 weeks. So, geez, I mean, our defense is just, you know, we had guys coming in and out every single week now here. It's just like, okay, like seriously, guys, we got to do better out there. So he's going to be out for 4 weeks. We don't see him for a while. He'll hopefully rest up really well next week because we do have a bye week in week 7. But there you see other guys there, upper arm fracture and some other things as well, and they'll have another week off. And yeah, we're going to week 7 as we get ready because we got a big schedule coming up here. As you see, we got the another home game against there'll be a home game against the Titans and an away game on the road there in Carolina, and then we go to we're at home. They're hosting the Raiders as we get back into some more AFC West action. So a little bit, and some of those teams do have a winning record. I'm not for sure. I think Raiders do, and I think the Titans might have. I don't know. I'm not for sure. I can't really remember off the top of my head. But our bye week's coming up. It's going to be much needed. We'll make some decisions as we go into our bye week. If we're going to rest up guys, or we're going to continue staying focused and just, you know, get prepared for that week 8 matchup with the Titans. But yeah, a lot of decisions to make, and of course we're going to make a few upgrades here. I'm not sure if I'm going to show them or not, but we're going to make a few upgrades with our points there for our coaches, our coaching staff. So yeah, a lot of things going on. But that's it for this episode of the Buffalo Bills franchise. Hopefully you guys will come back for week 7, as we'll have a quick bye week video, talk about the first 6 weeks of the season, and forecast the next couple of games as we go in the second half. Kind of, I guess you could say, our second half of the season as we go into the next couple of weeks here, and try to see what we can do. And of course, trade deadline's coming up in week 8. I don't know if we're gonna make any trades, but I don't think we're not sellers, but we're definitely not gonna be buyers. I think I really feel comfortable with the players we got. And you know, we'll just see. I'll look around, see if we need to make any changes, but for the most part, I don't think we are. But that's it. If you guys enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't been new. Hit that bell notification as well, and of course, check out other content as well here on this channel. And of course, definitely go check us out over on our second channel over on ESGNet Plus LP, as well as we do live stream occasionally over on Twitch at twitch.tv/ESGNet. And of course, go check us out over or try to support us over at Kick at kick.com/of course ESGNet. That's it for this episode, and we'll hopefully come back for more here on the channel. As always, keep yourselves and each other healthy. Go Bills Mafia. See you guys next time.